Critical appreciation of the Jude the Obscure, written by Thomas Hardy. Jude the Obscure by Thomas Hardy explored the conflict between flesh and spirit through the character of Jude's intellectual aspiration and materialistic desire. Jude spends much of his time into Oxford Christminster to study theology and become a academic clergyman, but ends up as a stoneman as a laborer. Hardy has said that Jude's tragedy is not that his love experience were unsuccessful, but that he was unable to fulfill his aspiration for a useful life. Jude the Obscure by Thomas Hardy is a social commentary on the rigid class and education system of Victorian England. The novel explores the spiritual and intellectual deprivation of the working class poor, and Hardy openly criticized the English education system for not providing opportunity for an ambitious but impoverished young man to attend university. The novel also deals with issues of social mobility and the tyranny of social convention and institutions such as marriage. Victorian critics were scandalized by the novel's immoral treatment of themes such as religion, class, education, sex, and marriage. Jude the Obscure is the finest example of demonstration of the struggles of women. How? Jude the Obscure is the strongest example of demonstration of the struggle of women to establish their identities. Arabella, Jude's first wife, believes marriage will fulfill her, but when she realized that Jude does not satisfy her, she discards him and the angelic housewife image. Jude the Obscure by Thomas is a story of survival in a harsh world. The novel's protagonist, Jude Fawley, is a working class stonesman who dreams to becoming a scholar. Jude and his cousin Sue Brehad are rebellious and free-thinking, which promotes social issues of Victorian era. The novel explores themes such as class, education, religion, morality, and marriage. The novel follows a conventional chronology from Jude's childhood to his death, and its structure creates an almost preserved symmetry. Jude the Obscure by Thomas Hardy is considered an irony on the Victorian era because it criticizes the Victorian social structure, including the church, marriage, and higher education. The novel's characters struggle to break free from the world but still experience the same failure and suffering. Irony is a literary device that occurs when the opposite of the what is expected happens. In Jude the Obscure, the characters' expectations are not met, which is appropriate for the novel with a tragic intent. The novel's two female characters, Sue Breedhead and Arabella Dunn, represent the new roles women began to play at the end of the Victorian era. The novel also explores themes of marriage and relationship. Thus, we can say that Jude the Obscure is a best example of flesh and spirit, in which writer demonstrated the materialistic desire of the world. Thank you. Subscribe my YouTube channel English Literature 360 degree for more video on upon English literature.